Saturday's $250,000 guaranteed late pick four begins in race 6, an interesting sequence that includes the grade 3 $200,000 Top Flight as the 8th race. In race 6, I'm going to focus in on 2 horses, the 2 Royal Posse and the 7 Call for the Clock. Now, there isn't a ton of speed signed on in the 7 furlong race, and First Ranger clearly is the speed, but that horse is moving up considerably. I'm hoping Royal Posse and the Turnback can stay reasonably close, and this is a horse that has some excuses. Is he good enough in here? We'll find out. Ground Force and G are the horses to beat. I could understand using them, but I'm going to try to beat them, and I'm hoping Call for the Clock, who was way against a race that was dominating the front end last time, off the David Jacobson claim for this race, will show a little more speed and run his best race. The 2 Royal Posse and the 7 Call for the Clock are my main 2 horses in race 6. Race 7, number 3 Swell, off a long layoff. Way the horse to beat in here, and I wouldn't blame some people for singling this horse. I have a long shot that I'm going to throw in, though, as a backup in the pick 4, and that's the 2 Shinnecock Bay. A lot of horses in this race are exiting the 8th race on March 22nd, and that was a race that featured a fast pace, and it collapsed in the stretch. Well, Shinnecock Bay was close to the pace, and really the one that made the move that helped collapse the pace, and didn't run that badly, finishing 7th, beaten just 3.5 lengths. Shinnecock Bay looks to me to be in a better spot in this race, and has a chance to get, if not a piece, a big piece, at least a partial piece of race 7. Swell, the 3, the horse to beat, the 2 Shinnecock Bay, a long shot to throw in. The 8th race, the Top Flight, the grade 3 Top Flight, the number 2 House Rules will be a substantial favorite. And once again, I'm going to understand why people are going to single this horse. There's not much speed. Amulet on the rail looks to try to seize the lead and maybe control. I don't know if she's good enough. If you think she is, you might want to leave her in. I think House Rules with Junior Alvarado sits right off her, and she's able to win the race. The 3 Joint Return, and more so the 4 Got Lucky, would be my backups. I have nothing clever to say in here. The 2, a little 3 and 4, but House Rules is going to prove tough to beat at a big price. The last race, I think the 8 Tricky Zippy, who chased outside against a good rail in his last start on March 22nd. I should say her last start. She is way the horse to beat. But the 7 Freedak, who ran on the turf last time down in Florida, a Warrior's Reward. We'll see if this one used that race as a prep, a New York bred, or if in fact she's using this race to prep for the turf at Belmont Park. But the 7 Freedak has to be used. The 7 and 8 are my main 2 in the last race. The 5 Livy on Love has a little bit of a chance at a price. That does it for the late pick 4 on Saturday. Good luck.